I feel like after see, I wanted to do YouTube videos after this. After I pass out, bro, I want to be done. Give me some YouTube videos ideas, please. I'm gonna get to it. Okay. What are we doing? All right, we already talked about this. Yo, chat, give me some more topics, man. Y'all ran out of topics and shit. Don't run out of topics. I see y'all on YouTube. Don't run out of topics. Y'all ran out of topics? Bro, I don't even want to talk about this Blueface shit, bro. Like, should we even talk about the Blueface shit? Like, we could. But, bro, like, this shit is just like... Let me get Twitch back up on here. Hold on. Did I fuck around and mess this up? Yo, chat. And by the way, the Twitch chat specifically, I'm elated. Twitch told me to do the stream goal shit. I didn't want to do it. They're like, no, just try it. And I'm like, bro, I don't tell people to really like fucking sub and shit like that. And I'm like, what's a good number? And they were like, well, you average like 40 or 50 people that sub every time. Let's see if you get 100. And I'm like, I'm gonna just be honest, I didn't think y'all would do it. So I just want to thank y'all, and I want to I appreciate y'all a lot for that. Okay. What the fuck was I about to do? Talk about DDG. Why y'all want me to talk about DDG so much? Okay, y'all want me to talk about sales? We could talk about sales. You want me to talk about sales? Okay, it's fine. Okay. I talk about sales. Chat, I'm gonna tell you something about integrity. I'm not gonna say who. There's a particular artist who they approached me, and I want to ask you the question. They offered me like $2,500, which is dirt anyway. But they saw I was tweeting out, which I do every week, which I don't do. It's not a paid thing. I tweet out people. I tweet out sales projections. I guess someone realized, maybe, hey, academic sales projections has a little bit of influence over the minds of people because they kind of now know what's going on. They offered for me to alter the sales projections of one of the particular artists, and I don't want to give it away who it is. But I also don't want you to assume it's anyone. It's not Tory or Kid Cudi. Hopefully that didn't like lower it too much. I don't know. Anyway. And they wanted me to, they were like, hey, could you just tweet that this is what's going to be their projections? And I said to the person, I said, bro, I don't know if you think I just tweeted for fun, but I do projections myself. That artist is not scheduled to sell what you want me to say they would sell. They're like, well, we'll pay you just to say it. Nah. And I said, you know what? Because, you see, reputation is the key, man. You got to guard it with your life. And if I lie, everybody's going to know. The file numbers are going to come in. And if I just, whatever. So for that little money you was about to offer me, I could have blew up my whole credibility, and I would never do that. It's not DDG. Please, no. It's not DDG. See, like y'all about to have me like eliminate. It's not. No. It's not DDG. It's not DDG. Jeez, why, bro? It's not DDG. Nah, it's not him. Absolutely, and absolutely not. Actually, me and him haven't talked in a few days, so it's not him personally. It's not his team. His team hasn't even reached out to me. No, none of that. Okay, like y'all are doing a lot, Okay, I'm gonna just keep it. I don't want to lie, but I feel like I almost gotta like. No, there's nobody y'all are saying. I'm gonna just say that. Y'all are just trying to attack people, bro. Okay? Here's the point, people. If you don't know, Tory Lanez is expected to be the big debut this week. He's expected to sell 23K first week with Sorry for What. I'm rooting for him to win. And if you're asking me why I'm rooting for him to win, oh, no, are you working for Tory? No. I'm going to tell you why I'm rooting for him to win. I dropped a podcast with him, and I want to show that it warmed my heart when Tory's team, who was on here, I don't know if y'all know, Tory's team was on here last night, kind of even going back and forth with Russ too. And they said, yo, Tory did get some few playlists, partly because of what Ak has been saying. He's been so loud, so vocal. He's brought these conversations to light, and people don't want to get embarrassed. They started giving Tory a little bit of playlists. You know what that meant? And it meant more than anything. It means we matter. You know, these people go on for months and end by saying Ak don't matter, he ain't shit, why we care about him, get him out of the culture. But to even get acknowledgement to say, yo, listen, if we see something wrong and we talk about it and we bring it up and we try to be true and fair, doesn't matter. Because I used to be a fan trying to call out the true and fair shit and it didn't matter. So when I'm in a position now, when I hear somebody acknowledge like, oh no, it mattered, I respect it and I'm so happy for it. And yeah, I want him to win. He did an interview with me. And I'm sorry, this is going to sound selfish, but a lot of these niggas, they do front on me still. And for the nigga who do come to my platform and do an interview, I know I won't ever get nominated with these motherfuckers who are supposedly the best hip hop platforms, but shit, I want people to know that my platform do matter. And you know how you know someone's platform matters? Because niggas had to come and fuck with you because they wanted to win the race. So he's the only one out of the people who did. Actually, DDG did too. DDG did too. And I want DDG to do great. I want DDG to do absolutely great. I want you to support him too. But this is how I look at things. Tory came to town. He did 2 interviews. He did Breakfast Club. He did me. I want him to win. DDG invited me to his house. He was so pleasant. I've always been cool with DDG. We talk all the time. That's my guy. I want him to do great. And by the way, I'm hoping right now, if you don't know, he's around the 15K mark. 13 to 15K. I want him to hopefully get over the 15K. That would be great. I'll be happy if he gets that. DDG's a good guy. He's not, I know a lot of y'all want to look at him like a YouTuber. He's not just a YouTuber, bro. He's making great music. He's trying. And we could talk a lot about music. Shit, there's one joint I seen some people like, yo, he sound like Dirk. He do sound like Dirk a little bit, but this shit sound fire. Has he sound like that before in the past? A little bit. Let him rock. Let him grow. Let him learn. Remember, I was one of the niggas who was like, oh, you're just a YouTuber. I've realized that he's putting in the work, and I respect him for that. I love Kid Cudi. I respect him. I'm a little shocked that Kid Cudi is doing these numbers, but of course his project was leaked. I was still one of the motherfuckers who was just like, yo, let's go Man on the Moon 4. Let's go. Classic. It's going to bring back the feeling. These days, I wish that Kid Cudi is in a great mental state. I pray for him. And I do think at times Kanye bullies him. I think YG is surprising. I want YG to win. YG used to be, you always use this this comparison. YG was the Meek Mill of the West Coast. Meek was to the east as YG was to the west. And I don't know what happened. There was a point where we saw YG and Nipsey kind of almost like, it was kind of like, tying the blue flag and the red flag together. And it was like, I don't know what happened. Because I felt like YG should be a nigga who doesn't sell less than 100K. Like, how much did The Game sell? Like, I know I tweeted out his sales. I could just go to my page and just scroll down. The game, actually, let me just search it. Akademiks, the game. Or did he not chart? If he didn't chart, that's what it is. I don't know. Maybe he ain't chart. He probably ain't chart. Yeah, maybe the game ain't chart. What the fuck? That's crazy. Oh, by the way, Lil Baby's coming. Lil Baby's coming. 23 songs, 7 features. So anyway, I'm a little shocked by YG. I kind of want to blame Def Jam, but I fuck with a lot of people with Def Jam, but Def Jam